Artificial intelligence has been a dream for a lot of companies, especially because of the advantages it may bring in terms of cost reductions and efficiency. The humane limitations of working hours and leaves may all become a concept of the past. As monstrous as this idea sounds, a lot of big names are in fact pursuing such technology, calling it the future of life on Earth. Elon Musk is one of those big names supporting the advent of artificial intelligence, and it's no big deal considering his area of expertise and his achievements in the past. As employees are being laid off by companies worldwide, is it time for us to rethink what is a good profession for an individual? Also considering what can be taken over by artificial intelligence and what not. From what we understand, the next important criteria is the mode of execution in any job. In other words, how vulnerable is your job to the AI? Elon Musk is not new to the world of AI and machine learning. In fact, he founded OpenAI, the organization that created Chat-GPT. OpenAI took years of time to reach this level of detail and be able to come up with a product as strong as Chat-GPT. The race to build the best AI on the face of the earth has been on for a while, and the arrival of Chat-GPT did settle the benches for quite a while as well. It is a fact that as soon as a new technology surfaces, it does not take long for the competitors to come up with their own versions, sometimes even better. Elon Musk, as of the latest update, seems to be working on assembling a team to create a rival against Chat-GPT. This information has allegedly been leaked by Igor Babushkin, a researcher who recently left Alphabet's DeepMind AI unit. What acts as a cherry on top here is that Musk's pre-existing interest in this area and the experience with OpenAI he has, which means that there are high chances for us to see something really interesting when this Chat-GPT rival rolls out, and that too within $20 million? Though he resigned from the OpenAI board in 2018, which he co-founded along with Sam Altman. He still has high respect for the company and especially the new product, which they recently rolled out. Looking back at how he describes the technology, he says Chat-GPT is scary good in one of his infamous tweets. While we are not supporters of laying people off from their jobs, we do understand that advancements of AI has an immediate effect on the employment scopes throughout the world. Layoffs, even in Twitter, a company now directly under the control of billionaire Elon Musk, have seen massive layoffs. For instance, Twitter Blue's head, Esther Crawford, was fired despite the fact that she was extremely committed to the work she does with respect to Twitter 2.0. From the reports that we have received, even the scientists have been affected by this advent of technology in recent days. The monetization team has been scaled down in terms of manpower from 30 to just 8. The employees of Twitter found out about their layoffs when the access to their laptops and emails were invoked. This is how scary technology is these days, a system that has the capability to judge the correct from incorrect. Being able to make decisions with pure justifications and answers from all over the world is something that could make the life of a lot of companies much easier. If we look at the applicability of this technology not only towards the content creation but also towards coding, we will find that the codes being generated by such technology are more reliable than the ones created by software engineers. We may even see a tenfold increase in the productivity related to coding. Now furthermore, if AI is coupled with human intelligence, chances are that this productivity could be increased even further. Generative AI could be a game changer in this field. Hiring Igor Babushkin was one of the major indications that led us to the understanding that Elon may really be intending to create the rival of Chat-GPT. Chat-GPT's capability to make drafts, write a poem, and even code whenever it is asked to do so makes it really special, considering that it has no rival as capable as it is till date. It gained a lot of attention in Silicon Valley as a result of these capabilities. Investor Sam Altman, as we mentioned earlier, is also the one who co-founded OpenAI along with Musk back in 2015, which was a non-profit startup. Elon called Chat-GPT scary. However, this was not the only comment he made about the AI. He further went on to state that we as human beings are not far away from a very dangerously strong AI. This is good and bad news together, as it may bring in efficiency at the expense of security. Human beings may turn more vulnerable as AI takes over, and the best example of this is the intervention in the job industry. Though we have not received any official comments either from Elon Musk or from Babushkin, we do expect them to bring in some more advancements into this world. Chat-GPT's capability to give humane responses to questions of philosophy, science, and even coding makes it impossible to be defeated. For a person as ambitious as Elon Musk, having his own version of Chat-GPT would be one of the prime objectives. Elon Musk is not the only person ambitious enough to have a go on a technology similar to Chat-GPT. Google is also one of those ambitious companies intending to have their own, or maybe an even better version of Chat-GPT. Their version called Bard, an AI tool that has been eyeing the title holders for quite a long time. As far as Twitter is concerned, around 200 employees have lost their jobs, including the head of Twitter Blue, Esther Crawford, who was found sleeping in the Twitter headquarters, working around the clock, showing utmost dedication in the Twitter headquarters. Despite such commitments, Twitter was forced to fire her and move forward as technology took over the company. The project with Babushkin is in its nascent stage, and will certainly take quite a while to reach the level of reliability that Chat-GPT has. As of now, there seems to be no concrete plan to develop any specific product. However, the intention will certainly be to ensure that the AI being developed has the ability to think on its own and render answers to anything that it has been exposed to. With such a huge feat to attempt, and with the stakes so high, never to forget the alarming competition in this field. It becomes extremely important for any company attempting anything like this to have a strong foundation. As far as Elon Musk is concerned, this is not a problem at all for him, given that he has an experience in this field, and has even given rise to a lot of technologies making constant use of AI. One of the greatest examples that exists already under his leadership is Tesla. And to add on to this, we have the Neuralink that works on a technology which was unimaginable unless they came up with it back in 2016. Based on the latest updates, Babushkin has not signed up for the offer yet and is yet to make a comment on the entire deal. We have found a lot of people with direct information about this deal, suggesting the presence of such intentions, which makes sense coming from Elon Musk. We know that Elon Musk is already quite impressed with the technology being shown by Chat-GPT. Furthermore, we also know that Elon is one of those entrepreneurs who makes no mistakes in spotting the right ideas and executing them with flair. SpaceX is another example of this flair. Speaking about which, if we look back in history, you will find that Elon Musk has stated back in 2019 that it might be able to get a more interesting outcome by changing some of the parameters of the GPT training. He further added to this by stating that it's worth trying. The interest that Elon Musk has in this technology therefore is evident. Creating a language model as advanced as Chat-GPT is no easy feat. It took OpenAI years of research and development to get to where they are today. Even with Musk's resources and expertise, it's unlikely that he could create a better version of Chat-GPT overnight, so expect a lot of time before you see an actual rival. Amidst all of this, we can determine one thing certainly: it's the fact that the race to developing the best AI is far from over. This process will continue for ages from today, and as time passes, we will constantly see better results coming out of the research being put in by entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and scientists like Babushkin. With this, we come to the end of the video. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know if you enjoyed every bit of it. Adios everyone.